Hey everybody, welcome back to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're continuing on. We just finished the Mythos phase. We're going to be flipping back over our characters, readying them for play, and we'll move the lead investigator over to Mandy. So her first action is going to be to rest, so she'll go up one, and then her second action is going to move to Tokyo, and that's going to end her turn. Wilson's turn. Wilson's gonna buy. I need Wilson to find ways to destroy stuff. Wilson's got his boomstick, but what Wilson's gonna do is he is going to buy a train ticket and move to Arkham, and that's gonna be his turn. And then finally, Kate. Kate is gonna move here, and then she'll use her action to get rid of this cultist. And then we can see if we can unlock Kate's abilities. But we're gonna put this cultist back in the bag, and that is going to be her action to take care of that. That is going to be all the actions that are happening. We need to somehow get the sword back. So, and I need to get them to the Himalayas. Kate's heading to the Himalayas next, but I need to close this gate, unlock this, move to the Himalayas, get that power, and then go fight that, because that's what we need to do. So let's go ahead and do the encounter phase. So Mandy's first. Mandy's in Tokyo. Let's talk about Tokyo. The Brotherhood of the Black Lotus has poisoned you. You fall into a coma and confront your greatest fears. Test willpower. If you pass, you awake and feel transformed again. Gain a blessed condition. If you fail, the nightmares follow you into the waking world. Oh dear. Okay. This is a willpower test. She only has 2 willpower, so we're going to roll willpower and hope to Betsy, hope to goodness, that we solve that. We did pass with a 5, and the other one was a partial success of a 4, but we did pass. So we're actually going to gain what's called a blessed condition, which is the opposite of a curse condition, where 4s become successes. But in this variant, remember, it moves down and up for the partial, which means 3s become partial successes now. So 3s are partial successes, 4, 5s, and 6s are successes on blesses, which is fantastic. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Next up, it's going to be Wilson, who is in Arkham. So we'll grab an America's one and see what Wilson is dealing with. The administrators of Arkham's Historical Society take great pains to show you their extensive collection of historical documents. You may become delayed to gain 2 spells. No, thank you. I will pass on that one. Finally, it is Kate's turn. She's going to be dealing with this gate. So let's see. This is the one where we see what's going to happen with Kate's her lovely dimensional study. City of the Great Race. On a high stone shelf, you find books containing the wisdoms of both the distant past and the far-flung future. Unfortunately, the tomes were written using a series of strange curvilinear symbols. You do your best to translate the alien language. We're going to test lore -1. So her lore is 3. So she's going to be rolling 2 dice instead to see how she does. Ooh, she is going to actually spend 1 of her clues to re-roll a die, because that's not what we want. That is also not what we want, so she failed. A wasted clue. What happens? The symbols make no sense to you. You fear that you will be stuck here forever and search for a way home. You feel despair eating at you, lose 2 sanity, and gain a paranoia condition unless you spend the clue. I'm going to lose 2 sanity, which will take her down to 2, and then she is going to gain a paranoia condition, because that's just how fun this game goes. So when the reckoning happens, which it eventually will, we'll have to deal with what's there. That was not a good go. That was not a good go. But monsters on. Then we have to deal with. That's not a reckoning. No monsters on the board are moving. So let's pull this and deal with the reckoning that's on this other side of this card. I don't know it's there, but we all know it's there. What did I tell you? All right, so we're gonna advance the Omen track. It's on the green comet, but there's no green on the board, so I don't need to show you that. But the reckonings are gonna start happening. So let's deal with the reckonings one at a time. First things first, we have to deal with the reckoning on the monster board. So this one here, we'll roll. I rolled a 3, so nobody's getting pulled there. No reckonings. There's a reckoning here that would hurt someone, and that's all. Then we deal with Cthulhu if anybody's on a C space, No one is on an ocean space, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we go to here. That will advance the omen track to 4. How quickly that moved. And finally, we have to deal with all the conditions that are in here. So let's get down to these two ladies who have to deal with their conditions. First is going to be Kate with her Dark Pact. So let's see how she rolls. She rolls a 4, so she doesn't have to deal with what happens when we flip that Dark Pact. But then the next thing that follows is her Paranoia condition, where she has to test willpower, which her willpower is 2. And yay, this ought to be a lot of fun. Oh, look, that's a fail. So if we fail, flip this card. And when we flip it over, kleptomania. Against rational thought, you compulsively take what does not belong to you and hide it away. Gain 1 random item from the asset deck. Then you must hide from the authorities. Test observation. If your test result is less than the value of the asset you gain, discard this card and gain the detain condition. Oh my gosh. So we're going to randomly just pull any one of these assets, and it's going to be the King James Bible. Oh no, I have to get a perfect roll. If I don't get a perfect roll, well, she has willpower. Her willpower has been improved, so it is a 3. So let's see how we do. That is just 1 success. 1 success. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't feel like getting detained again, so I'm going to spend my last clue to try to reroll 1 die. It's just insane. It is just insane. Let's do it. Oh. So she is going to, what are we doing? Discard that asset and gain a detain condition. Oh man, that hurts. So King James Bible is discarded, and we're going to get a lovely, lovely detain condition because we were caught stealing, which is fantastic. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. Ugh, yuck. Yuck, yuck. And after that, next we got to deal with this lovely blessed condition that I never got to use yet. So let's roll a die. All right, it's a 3. I thought I was going to roll a 1 because I was like, I never got to use it. So Eldritch Horus Ride's going to take it away from me. But no, we hang on to it. Finally, we're going to do the gate spawn. So we'll grab this. And it's going to be, what's this? Oh, that's supposed to go in this bag. I was like, why does something feel like it fell out of where it's supposed to be? Alright, so we've got this, which is going to be Tokyo. Oh, dear. Oh, no. So once it goes to blue, it's pretty much almost game over. Oh, boy. And a vampire. Let's take a look at the vampire that we drew. A vampire shows itself at that gate. This is going downhill fast. Alright, that vampire got there, which was a lot of fun. So that was that gate spawn. Let's take care of the rest of the pain. Now that you know what to look for, you see them all around you. The man pretending to be asleep on the bench. The woman watching you in the reflections of a tobacconist shop. The trio who have been following you since you left the station. They've been tracking your every move. Each investigator rolls 1 die and resolves the matching effect. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Let's just go ahead and pull this down. Put this here. And we're going to go in lead order. So first, it's going to be Mandy, who's the lead investigator. Mandy rolls a 4. A monster ambushes you. Awesome sauce. Who is the monster ambushing me? It's going to be a cultist. So with a cultist, before resolving the fight test, I have to lose a sanity. However, we don't have to do a willpower test. She's just going to lose 1 sanity, going down to 1. And then she has to test her fight, which is just, rolling 1 die, which is a fail. So she'll lose 1 health, and then the cultist runs away. Awesome. Awesome, Mandy. Thank you. Next up is going to be Wilson. Wilson rolls a 6, and that on a 6, nothing, no effect. Wilson's like the MVP. And then Kate. Kate got a 5, so 1 step too far back. That's what that is. What monster's jumping you? It's going to be another cultist. So you have to lose 1 sanity. She goes down to 1. And then it's the fight test. She's rolling 2 dice. So, yes, we did get a success, which blocked, hit, and beat. So we at least beat this cultist. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That was awful. Well, that is going to be it. And that's going to end this episode. I hope you're enjoying my downfall. I am. So until then, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everyone.